Oh,
The
wow.
person in front slowed down for traffic, and the person behind the camera wasn't alert enough, resulting in the crash. The camera had an impressively close call and managed to make a pretty quick save. Usually, trucks always win this standoff up until they're stuck at a railroad crossing. There's always someone bigger. Always. The driver supposedly said that he thought he hit the curb. In my opinion, he shouldn't be driving in the first place. He has no lane discipline, swerved into another lane, and then almost hit another car right after. Wow, a double lane change going absolutely nowhere. He didn't bother to check all 20 lanes to his right prior to almost pushing the camera into a massive truck. According to the officers that arrived at the scene, the driver was looking at their phone and sideswiped the car and then hit the gas instead of the brakes, resulting in them crashing into the house. There were no serious injuries reported. The camera believes the other driver may have been texting, resulting in this insanely close call. But also, with turns like these, people love to cut into the short side despite the corner being blind. It makes absolutely zero sense to me. The at-fault driver supposedly positioned her car differently and came up with this elaborate story for the crash. Lo and behold, the camera came in with dashcam footage, which put her story to a screeching halt.
Individual. How does that enter into perhaps potential conflict? Yeah, I mean, some employers do mention feeling uncomfortable giving orders to a younger employee.
The sense of entitlement on that driver is truly astounding. They ran a red and then had the audacity to honk at the driver who did absolutely nothing wrong. Maybe he was warning them that he was an idiot. The BMW driver forgot that bald tires paired with wet roads is a recipe for disaster. I'm glad it was a minor curbing with a flat tire as opposed to blasting through those railings. I guess this is a small price to pay for next day Prime shipping. It seems like these Amazon drivers are dedicated to the Amazon Prime cause. The good news is that despite sideswiping a couple of vehicles, the dispatcher said that no one was seriously injured. The wrong way driver was taken into custody shortly after this chase ended. The Lexus driver pulls out of the gas station without looking, nearly causing a crash with the camera. Furthermore, they pull the reverse of shame. The camera waited until they went all the way back. The Benz driver was most likely upset at the camera pulling a left lane skid row and did the wrong thing by brake checking. While hogging a left lane is dangerous and infuriating, brake checking isn't an appropriate response. It's honestly never this serious to pull such an incredibly dangerous and selfish move. One can take the next exit and get right back on. Google Maps can reroute someone in seconds as well. Staying alert behind the wheel as well as maintaining a safe following distance could have prevented this highway rear-end crash. The van driver was most likely distracted behind the wheel. That distraction nearly cost him their life had the camera and semi-driver not been alert. Either that, or it was a very dangerous game of chicken.
It's a 2-lane way right there.
Okay, well, see it.
Doesn't matter, I gotta put it for the report. Don't worry about it.
Pull over.
Alright.
The camera's out here playing chess when that other driver was playing checkers. He got a video confession in case she decided to flip. I think that driver has watched too much of the never let them know your next move TikToks. I'd contact the authorities as well as the company if I saw such erratic driving. I think this is a similar case to the Benz video earlier. The driver must have been upset that the camera was using the passing lane to not pass and was willing to sacrifice safety to prove a point. Brake checking and doing a punishment pass is not an appropriate response to a left lane camper.